Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me at CGB and we're on the official Magic the Gathering Arena YouTube channel. Remember to hit subscribe. Today I am playing a Boros control Exile deck. Of my own design, I've thrown some cards together with Pia Naalar, Council of Revival as the thopter making win con. So this is a 2/3 out of Aftermath that gives thopters haste, and when I play a land or cast a spell from exile, I create a 1/1 colorless thopter artifact creature. Well, how do you exile your own stuff? Often it's the red form of card draw, and cards like Reckless Impulse, Ren's Resolve, Mishra's Desk, and Nahiri's Warcrafting are very good at it. They exile the card and then you may play it from exile. That's like drawing extra cards, which is something I enjoy anyway. When we throw into Okasia's Welcome, which means that when we make one of those thopters we draw a card, now we have actual card draw going on. Along the way we'll play some Wedding Announcements and some Wandering Emperors, so maybe we're closer to a bit of a tokens deck. We even have Mirrex in the mana base. But we do try to control the board. Nahiri's Warcrafting, Lightning Strike, and Play with Fire, blowing up the opponent's key stuff while we make all kinds of threats and keep the cards flowing with the exile mechanic. I think this will be a lot of fun, so let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. This hand is a little bit of that card advantage, and then a Wandering Emperor on the play. We're up against mono red. How can I tell? Well, I just suggest that maybe they're making it a little obvious. So we could play the turn 1 Desk. I'm going to play the turn 1 tapped Sundown's Pass because I might cast Ren's Resolve, try to hit some removal for next turn, because they're going to be coming at me fast and furious in the way that mono red does. It has haste. Would you like to attack? Maybe a little taunting. Maybe a little taunting will get them to swing in. I'll try harder. That got him. Invasion of Gobakon. Probably a good idea to throw them off their game a little. 2 Feldons. Never mind, I can't throw them off their game a little. 2 Feldons and a Chick. How do I want to play this? So the Feldons legend ruling each other. We're going to try to we can't ignore them forever, but we need to try to ignore them for a little while. Let's see. I think I'm just going to take the other Chick. That way, at least it's a very expensive 1/1. Yeah, here they come. Another land is not ideal. Let's see what the Ren's Resolve shows us. Land and more land. This couldn't go much worse. The only draw we've had is the one of in the deck that doesn't affect the battlefield. And everything else we've drawn is just more land. 3 mana, they got that Chick out of the way. We go to 12. Well, that is a useful card. This is Wandering Emperor turn though. Opponent probably knows it. Here she comes. Hold on to your butts. We need the 2 life. We need to prevent all the damage we can. So I think this one goes to Feldon, even though there's a backup.
I'm not overconfident.
That is a play you can make. And keeping me from gaining life. And the Bloody Betrayal. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. It gains haste, untap it. Well, don't play a creature is what I'm getting out of that. Let's Warcraft. Ooh, there's some cards here I would love to play, but I'm not going to have the mana, so we have to take the Play with Fire. Do I shoot the Feldon? I think we really want to put off the Feldon as long as possible. The Feldon attacks the Wandering Emperor. This is tough. Giving them that selection could absolutely ruin us. But they have to attack the Wandering Emperor. We don't want to make the 2/2. And then we can use the desk on their end step so that we have the card to play on our turn. Reinforced Ronin has haste. Doesn't everything? Really hurts to put another Wandering Emperor on the bottom as well, as that's like the only thing we can do to gain life.
Years of training for this.
Okay, that's a land. Pass to end. Let's activate. Opponent. We need the card, you know, Pia, that we built the deck around. We need the blockers. We need the action. We just haven't been able to find it. It's rare you see a red mage who's just not in a hurry whatsoever. Do we try again? Taunt them into action? Awaken them from their slumber? There you go. Not what we wanted to draw. All right. There's gotta be... Hitting this with a Warcrafting is such a bad move, but I guess that's where we are in this game. Gosh, I can't even play anything else. Ugh. This is till the end of the next turn. I think I have to go for something else. I think if I hit this with a Warcrafting, something even worse happens to me. And we found Pia. I'm not playing the Pain land. Last card, always a Lightning Strike. Oh, stoke me, sure. I go to 4. Strike me. Yeah, this game was... Let's call it a hot mess. This game was a hot mess. Well, I don't think the deck could draw worse. That's the bright side. We'll get the next one. Our opponent's playing like mono white, I guess. Card draw. We've got card advantage. Still no Pia. I think it's keepable. I'd feel a lot better with a removal spell, but I'm not positive the opponent's going to be doing that. I mean, this is a removal spell. We just don't play it till turn 3 at the earliest. Blue? Okay. I was gonna say the other thing that this avatar is, like, it's no sleeves basic avatar. The cheapest deck is mono blue, so that doesn't surprise me too much. Lightning Strike, not the greatest. Another Warcrafting. Do we fire the Ren's Resolve? I don't think so. Passing, of course, because that's what they do. All they ever want to do as mono blue is play Jhin and protect it. What they don't know is about Pia. So there is a world where they play Jhin and plan to protect it, but we get a Pia on the battlefield. And if we get a Pia down, we can make thopters every single turn to cause them trouble. All right, make disappear on the welcome. Also holding priority there, which is weird. I think they're just playing on full control. Oh, that card's good. Let's get in their hand and mess them up. That resolves. I like it. Okay, getting Pia down is priority. So, Terror, Moment of Truth, Fading Hope, March of Swirling Mist, Thirst for Discovery. Making the Terror more expensive is an option, but if I have the Pia down, it doesn't feel too bad. Taking the Fading Hope means we get Pia down here, and it's really inconvenient for them to deal with, but they get to cast a Thirst. I still actually think this is the right play. Hopefully they don't hit a Make Disappear with a Moment of Truth. Okay, they go for Thirst in response. They might find another Fading Hope to really break my heart. Even that's not so bad, as long as Pia's resolving and they're not countering it. No island to discard. They're filling the graveyard now. Five spells, so they can probably drop this Serpent. They can do it after this Impulse, but then they don't have Fading Hope up. When we start making creatures, things will start getting a lot better for us. Here it comes, the Terror. All right, don't negate this, please. That is so bad. Come on, where's the lands? Where's the lands and the cheap spells? Come on. Come on, deck. You can do it. Oh my lord. Oh no. All right, well, no attacks. We're blocking the 5/5 every chance we get. Another one. Great. Love that for us. Because we know about this march, which gets their creatures through, and we can't really block them, we have to take all the blocks that they'll give us. They say go. That's nice. All right, let's keep trying this thing. There must be land in the deck somewhere. They don't respect our ability to make thopters whatsoever. They haven't phased this out, bounced it, done anything about it. Oh my lord. Okay. I'm gonna lose it, man. I am gonna lose it. 4 lands, top 19. Come on, deck. What are you doing to me? Why are you like this? Why? Okay, we did that. And in the meantime, I get to watch this rope just go and go and go. It's so stressful. I cannot and never will probably be able to explain what the hell my opponent was thinking, letting Pia just hang around that long. And here we are now. Anyway, Light Shield Array. A little hexproof indestructible to get our 1/1s to last an extra turn against these 5/5s. And get an extra counter on this one, although I'm not sure that particularly matters. So decisive when they're going to combat, though. Are they both blocked? It's kind of hard to tell. All right, keep those terrors over there. So what can we do this turn? We replay Pia. Opponent totally doesn't counter it. Okay, of course. From Exile, the Wandering Emperor is a good card. Does it really do much here, though? Not that much. I'd rather have the wedding announcement cranking out the 1/1s. They're getting impatient. They're firing their counter spells now. This is not that bad for us. We still have these war craftings, which can actually kill the terror when we have enough mana. Might as well poke for 2. We're going to chump block here. I don't think they're going to do anything about that. They're running out of stuff. We still have a chance. All right, and they still have a march, so they're going to dodge one of these removal spells for sure. Let's get it. Let's get it done. Do I do this now? Until the end of your next turn? Well, I may as well. I can't pay the ward for the terrors with the war crafting here. We get a wedding announcement. Excellent. Come on, after all that. Oh! Oh! I don't think it could go worse. It can't get worse, right? It can't get worse. All right, we got mana flooded. We didn't get mana screwed last game, but we definitely got to the point where our deck was ready to do the thing we came to do, and then it just got stuck at 4 lands for way too long, for like 7 or 8 cards. Now this looks like it should be a nice half and half. Like it should do everything at the speed we're looking to do it at. We've got the Pia in the opening hand. We've got the war crafting. We've got the turn 1 desk. Everything should be going fine. We're up against our highest ranked opponent of the day, so that should be exciting. And they're playing mono white. The great roper of mono white, the guardian of New Benalia, is here, although Skrelv is trying to take the title. But this is a matchup I think I want to play. My removal spells are mostly good against them. The exile effects and the thopters are very useful against them. They can't remove Pia too many ways. I say that, and that's what happens to me. They're actually running lay down arms. Usually they're running Brutal Cathar and Ossification. They're stuck on land though. And this is a good solution to the Guardian. If we point the war crafting at it, we don't get really anything out of it. Let's just play out another desk. Say go. Peacekeeper. That's something. They're probably not naming Wandering. It's so tempting to name Wandering Emperor, though. With 2 war craftings, you'd think they'd have to name those. Whatever they name, it's going to be more expensive to cast. Good news is we have the desks. So if they make next turn super awkward for us somehow, we can always use the desk. We have bamboozled them on this one. This deck is throwing people's heads into a tizzy. I've seen more ropes playing this deck today than I have in a week. They do name the Wandering Emperor, which means I'm going to Warcraft the Peacekeeper, which means I don't think I actually want to use this desk. Five damage. We'll also look at our top 2. And yeah, we're going to play the land from there. So even if we had exiled a land with the desk, we wouldn't get to play it. Okay, they do the adversary thing. I mean, they're going to hit me for 3, but then Wandering Emperor can take out the Guardian. or Warcrafting can take out the adversary, so we're in a good place. Let's see what we get with one of the desks. Welcome in land. Don't really need more land. Welcome isn't super ideal at the moment, though. I guess I'll take the land. Disciplined. Disciplined Magic the Gathering play. Alright, so this turn will be about Wandering Emperor, which means they might not even attack with this, or if they do, they'll scry with it. I'm just gonna do this now. Let them attack her. Added benefit, no more priority hold for the mono white opponent.
My judgment is final.
Another one. Okay. This is what mono white does. They named the lightning strike? Okay. I would have named the Warcrafting.
I guess that's that.
Their priority is sticking, so they have another laydown arms. That's the only thing I think that they wouldn't play here. So many lands. Let's see what we craft here. Wedding announcement. Excellent. Deck is starting to kick into gear. Making lots of plays from Exile every turn. Just wait till we have a Pia. You can imagine all the thopters we could have. Yep, that's a Vanguard. I think we'll take this. Try to build up some 1/1s to match our opponent in strength. A play with fire is lovely. They don't need to know about that, though. We'll keep it secret and keep it safe. I'm curious how they attack. I'm probably just going to shoot these down. Just send them both, huh? Let's see if they bite when I do this. Eh? What do you think? Does that make you wanna cast anything? So I'm gonna pay the ward here and everything. I'm not showing them the play with fire. I'm hoping they use like Restoration of a Ganjo or some kind of a removal spell on a 1/1. Okay, they're telling me they're fine with this trade, which means I don't want to make it. Impulse. What does Impulse get? Impulse and play with fire. Sweet, let's go. And another wedding announcement. Love that for us. Now we're drawing cards. Now we're cooking. Adeline. Not too scary at the moment. They're sitting on priority. Just use that laydown arms. Come on. I know you got it. You're not fooling anybody. I will taunt them into action. It worked last time. Eh? Does that make you snap off the removal? Does that get your attention now? And they rope out. Lovely. Lovely. Some people can't take an L. Warcrafting, beautiful, kill it. Yeah, this land is my land. It is not your land. Here is my welcome. Here is my swing. Here is my play with fire your face. That is awesome. Draw. We'll see if they come back. They probably won't come back. Usually when mono white gets all of its creatures blown up to this extent, they don't come back. The iPad has been put away in the room. The door has been locked. Hopefully they're out touching grass. Kaboom. Been a day so far in the arena, man. 2 tough losses. And then my win, I get roped hard by mono white. I hate leaving behind a deck without even going 50-50. Let's get our rubber match here. Let's get to 500. On the draw, this is another hand with a lot of 3s, but 2 of them are Warcraftings. Just don't mono red. Okay, looks like they mono red. Might be able to hit a play with fire off the desk though. And they're holding a play with fire. There's their adversary. Ta-da! If they have a squee on the play as well, we probably can't win. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay. Okay. Drop this. Pass turn. Kind of needed that. They have a squee here. We're still in it. Furnace Punisher. Well, that's bad. We're going to take 2 from that no matter what we do. All right. Zap. Also, crack. It does say until the end of my next turn. So we would love a basic since we know that they play Furnished Punisher. They probably play 4 of them. Actually, if I play this here, God, if I play this here, I can't Warcraft. But if I Warcraft, I can't cast something from exile anyway, but then I take 3 more damage. But we get the welcome down. No, damage is too much. We must kill this thing. We'll just keep exiling cards from our deck and getting nothing for them. Yeah, that was not a good sequence for me. That one's on me. And another 2 damage from a Punisher because I didn't play the basic, but I couldn't because it was the wrong basic. Card is fair and balanced, man. Fair and balanced. Come on, man. I mean, Punisher is an appropriate phrase. This is the most punished I've been. Another one. Another one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now that we've killed all the Punishers, they will not punish me any longer. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? Raiju. No. No. I can't believe they didn't play that last turn. Like, kind of insane, but I guess they got 2 damage this way. Shuffler's fine. Where's my Pia? Where is my Pia? Come on, Pia. Come play with me. Wandering Emperor. Well, that is kind of cool. Let's see how they handle that. They go for a chick. Yeah, they don't have the mana here. They attack with both. All right. I think we have to prioritize the damage. So we do have to take out this Punisher. We'll probably get the play with fire here on our Wandering Emperor.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Interesting that they didn't use the foundry in any way. Kind of weird. Maybe because they didn't want it lightning struck or wandering emperor, because then they really are further away from casting the Raiju. That's not a good draw. It's not a good draw. This is 3 and 2, and we have to cast this turn. Yes. And this is until the end of next turn. I think we do that instead of welcome. Even though welcome would be more mana efficient, welcome doesn't affect the board. Takes the shields down. Until end of next turn. All right. Wandering Emperor. They play Raiju and attack. Emperor will get him. Yeah, they're going to get their damage while they can. Can't blame them. And then they have the foundries to clean up the Emperor. We go to 9. We top deck a Play with Fire. It's an interesting card there.
But my judgment is.
See if they can sniff out this Play with Fire because of the priority. Nothing I can do. They drew another one. Come on. Come on. It's all right. I drew one too. It was a good game. It's close. Here comes the +2. We also could have done this before combat to keep the +2 from even being an option, because if they just don't activate there, I have to take the damage. Ooh, that sorcery speed. Now they get to beat me with the foundry. If we just top deck lands from here, we're going to lose. That's the power of the foundry. Down to 9. Wedding announcement. Let's go. Let's get cooking. That would be a land. The value train is rolling now. I mean, if they attack with Foundry, I'm blocking. Life total is what matters here. There's an impulse. Let's cast it. What we got? Desk Wedding. Love it. Trigger, trigger. Slowly taking over. Kumano facing Kakazan. We go to 8. You don't want to attack me? Come on, attack me. Let's do some research. Friends resolve, keep it coming. Reckless impulse. There's got to be a Pia in here somewhere. I just can't draw that card. It's impossible. I think I really want to do this. What can I say? I'm feeling bold.
Of battle.
Force the opponent to use a removal spell here. All right, they do. Like I said, bold. Maybe not my finest hour. Yeah. All right, come on out. It's about time. Draw from the welcome. Draw from the announcements. This Pia may not die. 4 toughness. Ready to rumble. No, don't do... It's all right. It's all right. We got more where that came from.
Should be scared.
Opponent hasn't given up yet. I appreciate that. I'm really starting to cook with my deck, and I want to enjoy it. Make thopter. That's a 2/2 thopter, by the way. Unearth. Crack it. What are we gonna get? Murex? Sure. Thopter? Play with fire over here. The reason we do it this way is casting this from exile will trigger Pia again. I'm gonna make this Pia so big that you will never Nahiri's Warcraft it.
I've got new moves
Ever.
to teach you.
Trigger, 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 trigger. Friends resolve. Level up. Counters. The power. How did it leave up? Oh, it's a sundown pass. I was like, did it leave up a battlefield forge on me? Okay, they're scooping it up. Whew, 500. That game was a roller coaster.